Welcome to another enlightening installment from First Day, a proud subsidiary of RN Sons. We're on a mission to ignite conversations, nurture understanding, and champion inclusivity. Today, we delve into a topic that's often swept under the rug: the unique challenges faced by LGBTQIA plus individuals during menstruation. Our goal? To empower young adults, irrespective of their gender identity or sexual orientation, to take charge of their menstrual health. So let's embark on this journey of empathy, learning, and acceptance together. Because understanding is the first step towards inclusion. Have you ever pondered over the unique hurdles faced by LGBTQIA plus individuals during menstruation? Navigating this natural process can be incredibly challenging, particularly in a world where information and resources are often not designed with inclusivity in mind. Issues such as societal stigmas, the lack of appropriate information, and feelings of isolation can all contribute to difficult experience. It is crucial that we acknowledge these struggles in order to facilitate change. We're here to tell their stories because every voice deserves to be heard. Join us as we delve into the lived experiences of some individuals, shedding light on these challenges. Let's introduce you to Alex, a transgender woman who is open to discussing her early with menstruation. Imagine a young adolescent, still grappling with her identity, suddenly experiencing menstruation. Alex recollects the fear and uncertainty she felt. The dread that swept over her as she faced changes she wasn't prepared for is still vivid in her mind. She was alone in her battle, feeling like an alien in her own body, with no one she felt comfortable sharing her feelings with. Leap ahead a few years, Alex has now embraced her womanhood and her identity, but the memory of the initial days is etched in her memory. The fear and confusion were not just about the physical transformations, but also raised questions about her identity, individual she was evolving into. Now, we shift our attention to Taylor, a non-binary individual. They remember the countless hours spent searching the internet for information, looking for answers that seemed elusive. Every article, every piece of advice designed for cisgender girls. They felt excluded, marginalized, as if their experience held no significance. The frustration was visible. Taylor recollects nights spent staring at the computer screen, the blue light casting eerie shadows as they searched for someone who could relate to their experience, someone to assure them that they were not alone, and that their struggle was recognized and valid. Alex and Taylor, two individuals, distinct journeys, yet a shared experience. An experience that is regrettably ubiquitous in the LGBTQIA+ community. The fear, the confusion, the frustration arises from a lack of understanding, a lack of representation, a lack of inclusivity. Menstruation is not merely a biological process, it is an intensely personal experience. It may lead to confusion, fear, and frustration, but it can also be a source of empowerment, understanding one's body, and comprehending oneself. The struggle for acceptance commences with oneself, but the society's lack of understanding compounds the complexity. It's a battle, a journey, and each story, each experience is a step towards a more inclusive, more empathetic world. The impact of menstruation. Hear Jordan's story, a genderqueer person expressing the distress they encounter during their menstrual cycle. This natural physiological process for them morphs into a recurring indication of their body's perceived deception. For those identifying as transgender or non-binary, menstruation can be a source of deep dysphoria. The physical discomfort is only one aspect of it, with profound psychological and emotional consequences as well. For some, it feels like their own body is betraying them, not aligning with their identity. They are thus forced to confront societal conceptions that often portray menstruation as an exclusively feminine experience, leading to feelings of alienation and disconnection. This struggle is faced by countless individuals, further complicating their journey of self-discovery and affirmation. Recognizing these experiences is crucial in fostering more inclusive and understanding environments. The importance of support. A group of LGBTQIA+ individuals find comfort in shared experiences. In an often isolating world, these links of understanding form lifelines. Visualize a gathering of individuals, all with their unique paths, yet joined by a shared thread: the pursuit of understanding and acceptance. In these gatherings, barriers crumble and hearts bloom. There is relief in the realization that you're not alone, that your struggles resonate with others, and your emotions are acknowledged. The strength of these support groups cannot be quantified. They offer a haven, a place where inquiries are addressed, anxieties are soothed, and experiences are exchanged. In the voyage of self-discovery and acceptance, shared experiences light the way forward. The demand for inclusive education. Hear the voices demanding change in our diverse society. The fight for inclusive menstrual education is far from over, it's only the beginning. For too long, the conversation surrounding menstruation has been limited to cisgender women, excluding a significant portion of our community. The LGBTQIA+ community, notably transgender men and non-binary individuals who menstruate, often find themselves neglected in these conversations. This issue isn't only about biology, but also about acknowledging and validating every person's experience. By promoting inclusive education, we can eliminate barriers, dissolve stigma, encourage comprehension among all members of our community. Scene script, voiceover. As we conclude this enlightening journey, we want to emphasize the importance of collective action. The fight for inclusivity isn't one to be fought alone. It's a collective effort that requires understanding, empathy, and action from each one of us. We need to challenge the societal norms that have perpetuated the stigmatization and exclusion. Start by educating yourself and those around you. Use your platforms to amplify the voices of the LGBTQIA+ community. Stand up against discrimination and work towards creating a society that is inclusive, empathetic, and understanding. Remember, change begins with you. And it's not just about creating an inclusive environment for menstruation, but also about fostering an inclusive society where everyone's experiences and identities are recognized and respected. Together, we can make a difference. Together, we can create a world where no one is left behind. So take this knowledge, share it, and let's make the world a little more understanding, one conversation at a time.